Don't forget to go over and like and to blah 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 blah. Don't forget to go over and like and subscribe to Ren's page. I keep saying page. Yo, what up? How you guys doing today? Welcome back to V-Man Vibes. I'm Vic, back with another reaction video. Today we are reacting to Ren Money Game Part 3. Decided to just go ahead and jump right on into this one. Why wait, you know? Honestly, I know what to expect. Money Game Part 1 was edgy. Money Game Part 2, edgy, but a little bit more on the psychological side. It made you think a bit. Ren's full of surprises, man, so I think I know what to expect, but honestly, he's probably gonna blow my mind, dude. Like, no doubt. I'm really excited for this Money Game Part 3, man. I see this keyboard here. I'm assuming that's Ren on the keyboard. We just gonna keep it a buck. My man is multi-talented, can play any instrument. I'm just putting him up there. My boy can play whatever he put his hands on, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like he's about to pull out all the works, all the stops. I really cannot wait to get into this video. So glad you guys are enjoying my videos. It's so cool to interact with you guys and read the comments and see what you guys like and get the recommendations to the other videos. I can't wait to react to those. It's just going to be a great time all around. Don't forget to go over and like and subscribe to Ren's YouTube channel. Like I said before in every other video, great artist, just spectacular musician, and you really won't miss out on anything diving down the rabbit hole into the Reniverse. So with that being said, you know what we about to do. Without further ado, let's jump right on in this video. You can always tell I'm excited when I go to humming. All right, let's calm down. Let's do this. Oh, let's go. Okay. All right, hold on. That's crazy. That's crazy. First of all, you know, is that Roman playing the piano? Or is this another one of the guys from the band playing the computer? Is that Ren in the bag? These guys talented, no face, no eyes, playing the piano, man. That's talent, bro. Maybe they can see through the bag. Maybe they can't. I'm gonna say they can't. It's just better that way. This is about to be wild, dude. The camera flipping and everything, that would actually threw me off a little bit, but I enjoyed it. So let's get back to it. Everybody in bags. By the way, that piano sounded great. Like in the beat all together when it started, that's clean, dude. Feeling that. Let's go. It's the OG. That's crazy. So Ren was tearing that piano up. That was clean. Dude, multi-talented, however you want to say it. We about to have fun with this one.
tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly. 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man. A man, he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit.
I just got chill bumps all over my body. That's so tough, bro. Because the first part of that last sentence was true as hell. You know, and there's people out here who do care about men and everything, but it's tough being a man. It's tough being a man and a woman. But, like, man, that little part right there, man, only being valued as much as you can give, you know what I'm saying? That's tough. But also, the misleading father, so take as much as you can, man. I know so many people that, like, live like that. I grew up in the hood, so I know the mentality, man. Like, that's a tough one. And also, my boy looked clean in the suit, though, for real. My boy looked so clean in the suit. I was like, damn, I gotta get me another suit. Sheesh. Let's get back into it, man. It's sounding good so far. I'm all the way wrapped in. That last line really gave me chill bumps, though. I was shocked. Father's words, man. Crazy.
A millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns that truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval, moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket.
Bro, second set of chill bumps. I don't like this dude's dad, bro. His dad's ambitious, but he living vicariously through his son, man. You need to give him a break. Dude's done it all, man. Jeez Louise. Let's keep it going.
A po-po inside of his pocket. 35, he gets the call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack, I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed off, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion, heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
Damn. third set of chill bumps. Literally third set of chill bumps. I'm gonna be spooky by the end of this, man. Jeez. I was gonna say, that sucks. Dad dies. Dad literally created a monster and then died without ever saying, you know, son, I was wrong. I'm so sorry I misled you or anything like that. So all he knew of his father was that, you know. He about to be a wreck, bro. I can imagine. But it happens all the time, man. Our mothers and fathers play a humongous role in our lives and who we become sometimes. And it takes a lot for us to see what we're actually doing in life and say, this is not what I want. These are your aspirations, these are your ambitions. You know, I want my own things, and I don't think that's right. It's so hard to break that cycle. Some of us make it out of that. Some of us end up with really great parents. Some of us end up with really great friends or family members who get us out of that and show us that we can do our own things. Man, what a tough life to grow up, you know. Smart kid, just being misguided. Great ambitions. Dad's a smart guy too, but he just got bad ambitions, bad mindset. Let's jump back into it, man.
A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck. Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 41 he wasn't walking, 42 not walking quickly, 43 never running round the pavements of his city, 44 inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Cut the music. This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy. Community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution?
Fourth set of chill bumps. And honestly, if he would have never stopped the music, I would have had tears falling down my face. Because that is tragic. It's so tragic, man. And some people will go through their entire lives and never see it this way. Never see how tragic that it is to live their life in that state, constantly manipulated, living completely in the matrix.
Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive. We're parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface, then consumes till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise. "45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father, it's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
Dude. Yeah, if you're wondering, I got the chill bumps again. I got 5 sets chill bumps throughout this video. And the video is only 9 minutes, 20 seconds long. What a story, man. What a story, bro. That's literally what's happening to our country and to the kids in our country, because the man, you know, killing himself at 45 was a kid once, and all he ever was taught was misleading facts. He didn't have to do any of that. He would have faced challenges regardless of what he would have chose to do, but even if he would have chose to do the right thing, it would have been complicated challenges, but still he would have lived longer than 45 if you ask me. You know, maybe not, who's to say? But I just think it's sad we go through so much struggle in life for somebody else's plan. The money game. Gosh, how I wish things were different. I wish we were living in a utopia. These are words that come out of my mouth when I'm just sitting back and talking with friends. There's no telling how we could be living if it wasn't for the mindset of man. You know, some men. The corruption, the lies, the deceiving, the jealousy, the denial. Well, with that being said, I'm just going to wrap this up and probably watch it again and cry for real. But if he didn't stop the song right then, I would have been bawling in tears, bro. Yeah, I guess you guys have a wonderful night. Don't forget to subscribe to Ren's YouTube channel. As you've seen, Ren is a spectacular artist, visionary, musician, creative genius. Told a story so well. Literally pieced this thing together. It is a masterpiece. So do not forget to subscribe to Ren. Big shout out to the Renegade. You guys have changed my whole world with these. Can't wait to do the next reaction. Definitely going to be taking recommendations from here. I decided to go ahead and jump on Money Game Part 3 since we were already here. I didn't want to have too much of a gap. I didn't want you guys to have to wait so long. And honestly, I was kind of itching to go ahead and watch it myself. But you guys have a blessed and wonderful, wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon. If I can give you any advice from what I just watched, it would be to live your life in your way. Don't forget to do what's best for you. You don't have to live your life the way someone else wants you to live your life. Go out there and find out who you are and keep an open mind and an open heart. I think you'll be just fine. Man, I love y'all. Can't wait to the next video. Take care. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel as well. It helps me a ton. It's so much fun having you guys here, and I just appreciate everything you guys do. Every comment, every like, every share, all the views. You guys are so wonderful, so helpful, so kind. You're the best guys in the whole wide world. Have a wonderful night. Peace.